Man, what the hell? Hey, what is you doing?
I'm burning my Nikes, man.
Why? You a Trump supporter now?
No.
You do got the red hat on.
Oh, make oil and gas great again.
Man.
I don't know why I'm burning them. I mean, they some nice looking Nikes.
Nice shoes, dog. Give them to me.
You gotta be crazy to burn some Nikes. I mean, they already got your money.
That's real. Next on N Caz. This is the bag.
N Caz.
Football focus, where the focus is.
I think the Bucks just scored again.
Oh, what? Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
that's God damn. Anyway, sorry we didn't do a show last week, but Labor Day, family with the families.
Right. Man, feels good to be back. New additions all over the place. We got a very special guest with us today. A guy who played high school and, almost played college. But nonetheless, we got the utmost respect for this guy. Great shooter. I think if he was to play AI on the basketball court, I'll put my money on him to win. But, our cousin, first cousin, Manny. What's up, Manny? How you doing, my brother?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
We good.
What's up, good? What's up, good?
What's going on?
You the man. You the man, man. You the man.
Now, cousin, you want to give the people a little history, back history. Where you're from and everything.
Well, where I'm from is I'm from Maryland.
Right.
I was born on Andrews Air Force Base.
Ooh. Significant.
From elementary to middle school, or after middle school, I was in Greenbelt. And then in high school, I went to Timken High School, which I guess Timken High School is no longer there anymore. In Canton, Ohio.
Well, we got you. We bought y'all field. Tom Benson. He got y'all. He bought y'all field. So
baby?
he's a DMV representative. Those for the guys who know battle rap. That's DMV.
But real people that are from Maryland or from DC don't call it DMV. That's the new people.
Oh, my bad.
That's the millennials.
We don't include Virginia. Virginia never.
Virginia ain't nothing but a little. I'm surprised y'all include DC because DC ain't nothing but like a small plot of land. Hell, I could fit my house in DC.
That's true, but we never claim Virginia.
Okay, Prince George County. Prince George County, stand up.
Right. Now, man.
Prince George County is DC. That's it.
Man, hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Now, now we gotta ask you this. I know we family, but who team you repping, bro? Who your team?
For
NFL, yeah.
Man, to be honest with you, I'm not picking neither. I'm not picking nobody, man. I was a long time ago. I was a San Francisco fan.
Yeah.
When I was a San Francisco fan at the time, when T.O. came on the scene, I was a T.O. fan. Well, I am a T.O. fan.
Hall of Fame.
Wherever he went, except for the Dallas Cowboys, I was a T.O. fan, but as soon as he went to the Dallas Cowboys, I just said, you know what, I don't have no NFL team.
Well, you know, on our show, we call them the Cowgirls.
I understand. I understand that totally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
now, Manny, real quick. First off, you know, congrats on T.O. getting into the Hall of Fame, right?
Right. He should have been in the Hall of Fame first ballot.
Right.
But, you know.
Now, how did you feel about the way he went about doing it? How did you feel about that?
I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine. I'm pretty happy that he did it his own way.
Right.
I mean, if
right.
you're an NFL, a Hall of Famer, you should do it your own way. You shouldn't be told where you need to be or how you need to go, or where you need to be to celebrate your own success that you've done in the NFL. I mean,
right.
The NFL is supposed to be all about stats, not about personalities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
But you know that the NFL, especially football, I want to say everywhere except for the high school level, even so, depending on where you go on the high school level, it's what they call a military style ideology, whereas we are a quote unquote brotherhood. You know, we do this together, blah, 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 blah. And it's funny because
for me, when you say that, it's not really a military type thing, because if it was, a lot of things wouldn't happen.
I agree.
In the NFL to where it is now. You know what I mean?
I agree, but you've heard him say it before. Oh, this is a brotherhood. This is this. This is that. You know, and everything is a brotherhood and family until contracts come up.
Yeah, they only say brotherhood and family when it's just with the NFL players for some of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the overall. You know what I mean? So, when you hear, I guess, Chris Carter say it's a brotherhood, or Shannon Sharp says it's a brotherhood, it's only a brotherhood for a certain amount of people. It's not for the overall, because if it was, then all of the people that are NFL Hall of Famers, they would all understand, or they will all respect everybody's decision, no matter what it is. Even though, you feel mad about it, you still have to respect it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this, man, and this Mark. Did you watch the Hall of Fame speech?
Yeah, I watched T.O.'s Hall of Fame speech. It was pretty good.
Did you cry?
No, I'm
Don't lie.
Don't lie. I don't cry.
See how I can hear it in your inflection in your voice that you might have cried. Man, hey, look.
Not even close.
Hey, man, look. I watched his ceremony on YouTube, and man, it was deep, man. He thanked his mama, and he said his mama in the Hall of Fame with him and stuff like that. Man, that was kind of deep, man. I might have sniffed it a little bit.
You know what's funny to me? After I watched the speech on YouTube as well. But you know what the funny thing is, and it always goes back to the same thing. It's supposed to be about stats. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be about what you've done for the team when you were on the team. It's not supposed to be about personality, because if it was all about personalities,
a lot of people wouldn't be in the NFL. A lot of them wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
A lot of NFL players would not be in the Hall of Fame.
True that.
You know what I'm talking about? Like off the field aspect.
Sorry about that, folks. I got a real bad habit of snapping my fingers. My bad. But Manny, like you was talking about T.O.'s and his personality and stuff like that. So, like I said, just go ahead and go back to what you were saying about that. T.O.'s personality, a player's personality shouldn't determine whether they get into the Hall of Fame or not.
Oh yeah, well, personality. Every wide receiver has a personality, because they think that they want the ball all the time, at all times. I mean, I used to be a wide receiver, so me feeling like I was open, you know what I mean? Me feeling like I know I could be my opponent or the cornerback or whatever. You have to have that mentality, because if you don't, then then you need to be a offensive lineman or a fullback or something like that. You know what I mean? Because if you don't have that confidence in yourself to say, yo, I can beat this dude off the line, or when I catch this ball, he's not gonna catch me, or I'm gonna have to stiff arm him or do whatever to get to where I need to get to. You know what I mean? So you have to have that mentality. A lot of people have that mentality, but they show it a different way. You know, was it Marvin Harris?
Quiet.
He probably had that mentality, but he didn't really show his expression on the field, because all he did was catch the ball and then fall down or catch the ball to do whatever.
I'm gonna give you something about Marvin. What I liked about Marvin Harrison, and he said it. He got paid to go to practice, but when he played on Sunday, that was free. So you know what I'm saying? So I like that. I like that ideology.
It's a good mentality.
Yeah, it's a good mentality to have. Yeah. So they paid me to go to practice, so I play the games for free.
Right. But you know that was his mentality.
Right.
But you know, you have other people like I like T.O. because he had the mentality to say, you cannot stop me.
Right.
Once I get the ball, you cannot guard me. Once I get off this line, because it was true. No cornerback could press him to where he can't get off the line.
Okay, well,
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Now let me ask you this. This is gonna be the last question. Then we go to the game picks. Do you think the main reason why he didn't go to the Hall of Fame because Randy went in before him? Randy was a first ballot, and he felt he should have been a first ballot.
Yeah, he should have been a first ballot, no question.
Right.
Randy, he just went in on first ballot. You know what I mean? Because the reason why Randy went for me, in my opinion, the reason why Randy Moss went in the first ballot, because he used to work. He works for the ESPN, or he was employed by ESPN.
Well,
so
he works for the Full Letter Network.
Well,
yeah, he works for the network.
Okay,
so
that's a good point.
For them.
That's a good point, but Chris Carter was working for ESPN, and he wasn't the first ballot.
Yeah, a lot longer. Yeah, a lot longer.
Yeah. But you know, Chris Carter is not a T.O. Chris Carter is not a Randy Moss. Like, Chris Carter is a great player, but if you're in the top 3 in wide receivers next to the greatest of all time, Jerry Rice, and Jerry Rice went first. I don't know where Chris Carter is on the best wide receiver list, but I don't know if he's in the. He might be in the top 10.
Yeah, I think he's top 5.
He's not in the top 3. Yeah, he's not in the top 3. There's a difference. It's a big difference.
Who's number 2? If Rice is number 1, who's number 2?
Rice is number 1. T.O. is number 2, and Randy is number 3.
Okay.
For me.
Okay.
If you're talking about yards, Rice is number 1, T.O. is number 2, and Randy is number 3. Because you also got to think about it too. Terrell Owens still had, give or take, another 3-4 years before, you know, everybody just said, you know, forget T.O. and his whole life aspect, I guess, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, he still could have made touchdowns. They always try to talk about he had the most drops in one season. Yeah, but he had the most touchdowns in that same season too. You know what I mean? So it's really, you know, the sports writers are hypocritical. You know, it's all about if they like you or not, and it should never been that.
And that's always and that's always been the case. You know, they always like to try to paint a narrative. I lied at the whole national anthem, peaceful protest. I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna just say protest. I'm gonna say peaceful protest. But we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah,
we're not gonna get into that. That'll be a whole nother show. But all right, man, you ready to make some picks, man?
All right, go ahead.
All right, let's go.
All right, Thursday night got Ravens at Bengals.
Thursday night Ravens at Bengals, man. Who you got?
Did the Ravens? I'm looking through. This is the first game the Ravens playing, right? Or did they win last night?
They won.
They won yesterday.
They won in grand fashion yesterday.
And how many touchdowns did Flacco didn't play, right?
No, Flacco played. Correct? Flacco played.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, Flacco played. He's healthy, so
okay.
He's looking like Super Bowl Flacco.
I mean, the only reason why he's looking like Super Bowl Flacco is because he got somebody in the backfield behind him that can play better than him and throw better than him, but he's just, I guess, young or whatever.
So you got the Ravens. So you got the Ravens?
Well, what I'm trying to say is, man, Flacco is soon to be out. And he knows it.
Okay.
You know
We're going to keep that in mind. I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to hold you to that. I guess we...
But if they want in fashionable fashion and they play the Bengals, I mean, it probably is not going to change. They probably going to win by at least 10 points.
Wow. Okay.
At home.
Okay.
Well, Bengals at home.
Bengals.
I'm going with the Ravens.
You go. So it's clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, clean sweep. All right.
Panthers and Falcons.
Panthers and Falcons, man. Who you got?
You said the Panthers and who?
Falcons.
Falcons. The Panthers and Falcons.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Panthers won last night because I watched the highlights.
Against the Cowboys.
I think if your man Cam Newton can try to have a little bit of that MVP aspect of Cam Newton, they will win.
Well, Manny, I'm gonna tell you something. I know it's been a while. I know y'all don't really catch Carolina games like that out up there in DC. But I've seen something from Cam yesterday that I've never seen before. He actually threw a ball with touch yesterday. He actually threw a ball with touch. You know, he throws nothing but fastballs. So I actually seen him throw a ball with touch yesterday. I got to go back and look at his stat line, like his completion ratio and stuff like that. But he actually threw the ball with touch, which was, to me, was impressive, you know?
Right.
So
I mean,
Yeah.
Who you got?
I have my thought process on Cam Newton anyway, but he's a good NFL quarterback.
All right, so you got the Panthers.
If he throws the ball more,
yeah,
he has to be an intangible. You know what I mean? He's a great intangible when it comes to him having to make a decision on if he has to run or not.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then when he makes that quick decision, you know, he's even more deadly.
Okay.
So I think
you go with the Panthers.
Carolina, and this is a division game.
It's a division game, yeah. So if you lose this one, you kind of losing 2 games instead of 1. So yeah.
So I mean, I think the Falcons probably will lose. I would say they'll probably lose by like 7 points.
Wow. Okay.
It's going to be a close game.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Julio Jones, if they really throw the ball to Julio Jones and really put him in positions to give the Panthers some problems, then, you know, the Falcons might come out on top for the victory, but I'm going to give it to the Carolina Panthers.
All right, then. All right, cool. We got the Chargers and the Bills.
Chargers and the Bills. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch that game, but
Chargers, man. We got the Chargers.
Y'all got the Chargers?
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna throw a curveball and say I'm gonna give it to the Bills, and they probably gonna win by a field goal.
Okay, all right.
Vikings and Packers.
Vikings and Packers.
The Packers, man. I just watched Aaron Rodgers just do what he wants in the highlights, man. And you know, Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm not going to disrespect Aaron Rodgers. That man is a great quarterback. So
I got the Vikings.
I got the Vikings too.
Yeah.
I got the Vikings.
So we got the Vikings and you got the Packers, right?
Yeah, I got the Packers, but it's going to be if Aaron Rodgers gets hot, man. I'm gonna say they gonna win by 14 points. But if it's like a lukewarm Aaron Rodgers, then they might win by 7 or 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say 3 if he lukewarm.
Okay.
But if he's hot, they up by 14 on him.
All right then.
All right. Browns and Saints.
Browns and the Saints.
Oh man, look, I don't watch the Browns, and I'm gonna give it to the Saints. Even though they did lose to the Buccaneers, because you know what? I don't know.
All right, that's
because let me I don't even know because they played the Browns played the Steelers, and that was a tie, which I don't know why the Steelers just let that happen.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Cleveland is better than you think, though. Cleveland's defense is actually, I mean, they need to get their offense under wraps, but that defense, man, is actually, that defense look like it's for real. I'm going to pick my Saints, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns won that game, too.
Yeah, isn't Dez Bryant playing for the Browns?
Nah, he's not playing for nobody.
No. Oh, he's still not playing for nobody. I'm not surprised by that. But yeah, man, I don't know. The Saints, they really have to play some fucking defense, man. Like you just let the Buccaneers score so many points.
Yeah, we gonna get on that, man. We gonna get on that. We gonna get on that definitely. Yeah. We got the Dolphins and the Jets.
I'm going with the Jets.
I like the Dolphins.
I like the Dolphins too.
See how the Jets look tonight?
Yeah, but that's tonight though.
I like the Dolphins.
Yeah, the Dolphins.
Tanner still is it Tanner or Timmerman, the quarterback?
Tannehill.
Oh, Tannehill. Yeah. I like him as a quarterback for some.
I like him as a wide receiver.
You know what I mean? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I might give it to the Dolphins, and they might win by 7.
Okay.
I would say, they might win by 7.
All right. We got the Chiefs and the Steelers.
The Chiefs and the Steelers?
Yeah, AFL.
Man, I don't know, man.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
That action that they did last game against the Browns, I don't know. The Chiefs always had a good defense.
Yeah. Yeah. And they actually got a quarterback now that can stretch the ball down the field, too. So
Right.
Yeah, not Alex Smith. They got this new boy named Patrick Mahomes. So
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
They drafted him, right?
Yes. He said
Okay.
all last year. So I think like he played the last game of the season last year and he lit it up. And he lit it up yesterday. So I got the Chiefs.
Yeah, and you're being coached by one of the best coaches in the NFL anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I mean, it's going to be a hell of a game. Probably it's going to be very close. I would say. I would give the
Chiefs by 3.
Chiefs by 3, man.
Okay.
Chiefs by 3. I don't know. For me, I'm not really a Ben Roethlisberger fan, but he does play. He plays like a big fat Steve Young type dude. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the speed, but he'll run out that pocket if he needs to. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
All right, now Manny.
Yeah.
We gonna do a quick take on these though, so we gonna just take a thing and just pick it, all right?
All
All right. Eagles and Bucks.
Eagles.
Ooh. I got the Eagles.
Eagles.
All right. Texans and Titans.
Titans.
I'm going with the Titans too.
Texans.
All right. Colts and Redskins.
Colts.
Redskins.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Cardinals and Rams.
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 Clean sweep.
Yeah. Lions and 49ers.
Lions.
49ers.
Lions.
I guess I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Lions.
Okay. All right. Raiders and Broncos.
Raiders.
Broncos.
Raiders.
All right. Patriots and Jaguars.
Ooh, rematch.
Patriots.
Jaguars.
I'm going with the Patriots.
Jaguars. They got it on their mind. Jaguars.
Okay. Giants and Cowboys.
Oh man.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna have to go with the Giants.
Yeah, I'm going with the Giants too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Giants.
I'm going with the Giants too.
All right. Seahawks and Bears Monday night.
Bears.
Seahawks.
What?
Seahawks.
I'm going with the Bears defense.
You tripping, man.
Going with the Bears defense.
Yeah. Well, Manny, man, look, we're going to go ahead and let you go, man. Go finish doing what you're doing.
Appreciate you, Doug.
Appreciate you for coming to talk to us. Don't forget to call me, man, when you get 2K19. Let me know how you like it. All right?
All right. I got you, man. Thanks for having me on the show.
No
It's
doubt.
the first time I've ever been on a show.
Right.
So it's pretty hilarious for me. So,
Right.
I thank y'all very much. I hope everybody has a good one.
No doubt.
Tell y'all family I said what's up.
I surely
All right,
will.
you do the same.
Yeah.
Keep grinding out here.
No doubt.
All right, cuz. You be easy, man.
Yeah, all right, man. Y'all too.
No
All
doubt.
right, bro.
Peace.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace out.
All right, so let's address the apostle in the room. Saints lose 48-40. They made it interesting in the fourth quarter, but they still couldn't do enough. Yeah, garbage. Still didn't do enough to secure a victory at home. If you remember correctly, from what I would say, 2010? No, I'm gonna say before that.
2009.
What about 2008?
They were still around 500.
Okay.
They wasn't unbeatable at home.
Well, yeah,
You know
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like for a good 2 years.
I would say 09 to 11.
Yeah. For a good 2 years, you couldn't come into the Superdome and win.
I think in that 3-year span, from 09 to 2011, they maybe lost one game at home, and that was to the Cowboys. And
Yes.
the Bucks, that same
Yeah, and the
09.
Bucks, yeah.
But
Yeah.
after that,
Yeah.
they wasn't losing too many.
I don't know. So what? Do they just not like playing at home?
You know what it is? Because if you look at it last year, they only lost one game at home, and that was to the Patriots in
that's
week
true.
2.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's that. I just think that Sean Payton's teams always start slow, because the last 5 years they've been owing. They always started, or they start off slow. And me and my partner matter of fact, he was at the thing yesterday, but he left because his kid peed himself. But that's on that story. But anyway, I just think that it's either they start slow because of the preseason. I think that they either need to cut the preseason down, but I think they're not going to do that because of money. And then they want the college. The main reason why they started the week they started on because of the college game. They want them to have a weekend to themselves. If you notice that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's about money.
Well, I mean, I don't feel like they should cut preseason, because preseason, that's the time you use to evaluate talent.
But see, week 1, all these dudes come in.
Okay, here's what you do: you guarantee their contracts.
Okay, I like that.
You guarantee their contracts. You guarantee the contract, whether they get injured. You guarantee the contract, or you guarantee a portion of it. You know, if a player's making $60 million a year, guarantee $60 million. Okay, well, if you get injured in the preseason, depending on what point in the season, you may get $15 million guaranteed. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and give you $15 million so you can take care of your medical bills, your family. But just remember, you're only getting $15 million.
Okay,
you're
so
still gonna get a game check, but it's not gonna be a normal game check.
Okay, so you saying to guarantee their contract, so the man